Alright guys, I want to do a quick little video. So, I think you hear me talk about this a lot. And I did this in my last, I talked about it actually in my review of Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. You can start to see now they're running out of ideas. And what I mean by running out of ideas, or they're repeating the same ideas from previous iterations, for previous shows and everything like that, is Spider-Man needs to graduate from high school. We need to get him out of high school, go to the college, early college, and they need to start dabbling in that a little bit, especially if you're going to do shows now on Disney Plus. And I think that's the route they're going now. I don't see them doing shows on Disney XD or Disney Channel no more. None of that stuff. I don't ever see a Spider-Man show actually in its entirety be on cable television again, especially animated. I could be wrong, but the way the television landscape is changing, I don't think so. I really do believe that we need to move Peter Parker to a college atmosphere, because we have been seeing him over and over, time and time again, in high school. And again, I understand he sells for young boys, but again, the character is growing up, and I think for people to be more relatable to him, he needs to be in college. The toys will always sell. Spider-Man would sell toys to the day is die. It's one of the most marketable characters out there, next to Batman for DC. Like, literally, you could just put Spider-Man movies alone for the next 3 to 4 years, and that can still keep Marvel going, literally, without the rest of the MCU. You really don't need the rest of the MCU. You can still have Marvel films, Spider-Man films, excuse me, and Marvel will still be fine. I think that they need, especially how much money they lost with all their other films. I think Spider-Man needs to go to college. The next Spider-Man film we get, which is Tom Holland's 4. I'll just call it Spider-Man Tom Holland 4, or the Holland 4. That version, he's going to be in college. I think we're going to him in college. He's going to get a new love interest. I do not believe they're bringing back MJ Zendaya character, because I think Zendaya is done. Even though she could come back, I don't think she wants to come back. And she's a big enough actress now where, she might want more of a... I think it's best for her not to come back, but that's just my opinion. They'll probably just do something else. And rumors is they're bringing in Black Cat, which, if you notice, Peter meets Felicia Hardy, Black Cat, in college. And that's the route they're going. Hopefully, when this show wraps up, Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, maybe in season 2, they can start dabbling him in college a little bit. They already got him dabbling in the internship, which I hope this lasts for a year. Then maybe next season they can dabble into a college aspect and see how that goes. I think more fans can be more relatable to Peter Parker in college, or better yet, bring the 90s series back when he was in college, and he sold a lot of money to the point where that anime show, without that anime show, we would have got those live action movies. A lot of people say, oh no, it was the movies that popularized Spider-Man. No, it was the comics and the anime show in the 90s. The anime show opened the door for us to get the live action movies. Same with the X-Men animated show. That's how we got those live action movies. Why do you think we got Spider-Man and, well, let me say this. Why do you think the most well-received movies we got in the early 2000s were X-Men and the Spider-Man show, or Spider-Man film in 2002 and the 2000? Because they just came off the piggyback off of the damn TV shows. Because no one was asking for a Captain America show, because we didn't have that. The most selling brands at the time for Marvel were Hulk, Spider-Man, and X-Men. X-Men and Spider-Man were bringing in that money. Those were the two properties, and Blade. And let's not forget about Blade. Wesley Snipes did a lot of good for Marvel. But the two biggest ones that outsold Blade were Spider-Man and X-Men. And why do you think those two got films first? Just want to put that out there. But yeah, I think we need to dabble into the college aspect. It's probably a better route for them to go with it. Somebody gonna say, nah, you're wrong. No, I think I'm right. After seeing Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, I'm sitting there like, there's really nothing else for you to do. There's really not. We've seen this before in Ultimate Spider-Man. We've seen this before in What's the other Spider-Man? The Marvel Spider-Man that came out. We've seen a spectacular Spider-Man. You need to take him back to the college route. Now, at first, if this was maybe the mid 2000s, so yeah, high school might be the route to go. Nah, we just seen so many versions and so many iterations of this now. Him in high school, I think people are now saying, all right, we're over it. Let's do something different. That's why people are clamoring for the 90s ones, because he's in college. He's an adult. And then there's still unraveled storylines, but he's an adult, and we want to see that aspect of him, because again, the best stories of Peter Parker is when he's adult. The best stories of Peter Parker is when he's trying to juggle a job and be a hero. You know what I'm saying? Because again, that's more relatable. Because why do you think people can relate to Spider-Man more than Batman? Ain't nobody is a billionaire that got a back cave, a butler, and all that. Nobody can relate to that. But we can relate to Spider-Man, because Spider-Man is one of those guys, characters that he's trying to make ends meet, trying to save people, and got this photography job with no money and trying to get a degree. Those are all relatable factors that young kids, young adults can relate to. No one in this planet can relate to Batman unless you're a billionaire. They like Batman because he's edgy and dark and cool, but they love Spider-Man because he's relatable. He's the most relatable character out there. That's why he's more loved. That's just, that's when my opinion, my observation by watching them over the years. Somebody down there, coming down there, oh, you're wrong, Justin. That's fine. To each his own. That's my opinion. But what do you guys think? Do you guys agree with me? Do you think Spider-Man should go back? Well, not go back. Spider-Man should, the next iteration we get, if it's animated, the video games are already doing it. If it's animated, let's say animated, he needs to go to college. Do a young college aspect of Peter Parker. Comment below, let me know. As always, peace. Have a Johnson day. See you guys in the next video.